Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. Scorpio, what's up? We about to tune in, tap in, and find out what you need to know for the second half of February. I will be using quite a few decks. I'm going to find out what you need more of and what you will see more of via my Egyptian guide oracle. I'll then hop over to the tarot to get into an overview of what's going to occur around you in the close of February. I'll check out what's going on with friends, family, and finances via the Kipper. I'll pull some cards from the character oracle to see what other individuals you might be aware of or coming into your energy at the end of February. And I'm going to close this read out with some tea. We're going to spill some tea on my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So without further ado, Scorpio, let's get up into this message. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl will greatly appreciate that. And one more thing before I pull a card. If it don't apply, let it fly, Scorpio. Don't force the message. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So, all right, let's see what my Scorpios need to know as it relates to what they need more of and what they will see more of at the end of February. I hope all is well with you guys. To my new viewers, welcome. Returning viewers, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Might be aging myself with that one. All right, what do my Scorpios need more of and will see more of at the end of February? Meditation, Scorpio. So you need more of and will see more opportunities to meditate. During meditation, you receive downloads, information, revelations, clarity, grounding, and all of this coming from the Most High God, your spirit, and what it emanates out. It's releasing and pulling back in. So that is what you need more of and what you will see more of. Basically, more opportunities to do this, Scorpio. So be conscious and aware of that at the close of February. Let's get up into this tarot and find out what my Scorpios need to know. 10 cards I'm going to pull from this tarot. Find out what's going on with my Scorpio collective. These words behind me are written by yours truly, baby, if you were wondering. All right. 10 cards, please, for my Scorpio. Some of you may be born on the 13th of November. This goes out to you. We got this Hermit here that's echoing the sentiments of those meditative moments you need to seek out and will receive the opportunity to create, at least, Scorpio. Yeah, with this Temperance card coming out in reverse, you may find yourself in situations where you lose your temper easily. So make sure you're working in some meditative practices to close out February. Excuse me. I don't do cards that fall on the floor, Scorpio. But we'll watch for it, see if it come back out. Two more cards, please. All right. Look at that symmetry there. Balance is key, Scorpio. Balance is a major theme closing out February. I see here in this spread. Let's get up into it. So you receive Death, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, Temperance in reverse, the Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. So what you need more of and what you will see more of, meditative, relax, relate, release, woosah moments are going to pop up at the end of February. I believe on February 17th, we have a new moon in Aquarius, Scorpio, another fixed sign. Not necessarily your most complimentary sign, but with death being here, that is your wheelhouse, Scorpio. I'll just say that, because death is the clearing of something, being able to clear out what is going out, what is going on, close a major chapter, and move forward with an amount of momentum, or at least I'm picking up on a Scorpio collective who is ready to go, was ready to go, close the chapter on a major project, relationship, endeavor, and you're rolling now with this Knight of Swords into the next thing, where you need to find moments with this Hermit being here, or you're working very hard to incorporate these moments where you can ground yourself, find moments to just give thanks for where you are, what you've achieved, what you have, and be conscious of not allowing people to pull you out of your peace, Scorpio, with Temperance being here in reverse. Because sometimes we get flustered, and when confusion is what's going on with people, we have those knee-jerk reactions where we say things and take jabs at other people with this Ace of Swords and then this Two of Swords. This is a piercing truth. But with this Ace of Swords, the truth hurts, right? And then it escalates into a decision that can be impactful with someone who holds some authority. So the way that this kind of progresses, someone can abuse their authority with this King of Wands being here, and it can have one very frustrated, irritated, mad, because some things may not be fair. With these knights being here with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, there's hierarchy here with this King of Wands. This King of Wands is overseeing these two knights. Maybe the king is expecting more from these two knights than they can deliver, or because they are so different, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, something's not blending well. But there are moments of frustration, bumps in the road, but it's not a total disaster with the Sun being here. You realize something is not worth your peace to allow things to get to you that easily, Scorpio. You stop yourself and you say, you know what? With this Ace of Wands, I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to have a drink. I'm not even thinking about those people at work. You catch yourself and you realize that it's not that deep. or you're being advised to. You know what I mean? Especially if this is predictive and hasn't already occurred for you, Scorpio. But I'm anticipating that this is predictive, but you can feel it. You can feel the energy around you as it relates to the arena that this is happening in, that some things may pop off in the conversation that has people ready to get froggy and real, what's the word I'm looking for? Bold, because maybe there are other people present. I'm picking up on with these the Knight of Cups and this Knight of Swords, two people against each other. One person saying that this person said this, some people pointing the fingers at each other, some semi-childish behavior. Yeah, but this this is the Page of Swords. My apologies, Scorpio. I had this as the Ace of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. Still, the truth that is being sought after. This is gaining information to make a decision and using somebody's authority to possibly put two people against each other. Yeah. This is a collective endeavor that people have to work together. Where three or more people have to work together, and they are testing your patience, Scorpio. This is possibly a work situation, a family endeavor. This could be a family that is planning something together, like maybe the family reunion, a birthday party, planning something together, and some people are getting on your nerves, Scorpio, is what I'm picking up on this spread. But realize is just ground yourself and be present. And I think my Scorpios are going to realize it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I'm going to just let it go. Let's move on and continue to kick around some ideas on how to resolve any issues that may be popping up and where the resistance sits. But yeah, I would love to hear more about it, Scorpio. Drop it in the comments. But we are going to move on. Let's take a look at the characters operating around my Scorpios. I'll pull some cards from this character oracle deck. All right, Scorpio, for the close of February, what's going on with my Scorpio collective? What's going on? What's going on? Somebody was caught on tape. Caught on candid camera. No. Doing some sneaky snake stuff. I tell you, boy. You be trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. They'll disappoint you every time. Every time. Ooh. All you was trying to do was be an upstanding citizen, Scorpio. My Scorpios were just trying to be upstanding citizens, good individuals. So, Scorpio, you received karmic relationship, coffee cup, camera, not enough, picture, shock, old school, the snake, teddy bear, and date. Got a few messages going on for my Scorpios. Someone is crushing on you, wanting to take it slow, go at the pace you're willing to go. Scorpio, speaking to someone who just doesn't have the time to date, but someone sitting in the wings, admiring your ambition, your honesty, your integrity, and they're willing to wait for you in your nutty professor brain that you have going on, Scorpio. And that's what I'm calling it. No disrespect. It's like I'm speaking to a Scorpio collective who has a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of creative passions, a lot of endeavors, businesses, things that they just want to get up off the ground, not just for themselves, but possibly other family members too. And this relationship is a relationship that maybe you have been with this person in another life, or you will see them in a future life again. But this person genuinely cares about you and has the level of patience and endurance for you, Scorpio. They reminisce and go through pictures and text messages to sustain the absence of maybe having you around because you work so hard. But someone admires it about you, Scorpio, but they are feeling like they're not enough. So it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? They get it. They understand where you are. However, they need to consider themselves as well. And they may eventually disconnect and shock you, Scorpio. This may be somebody you are accustomed to them waiting for you when you get home type of energy, you know. And when you come home, they may not be there. And you might be the one reminiscing once upon a time, right? So, yeah, with teddy bear being here and snake, old school camera, I'm picking up on someone who was caught on camera or video or audio in some type of way doing some not so favorable things against a honest individual with teddy bear being here. The teddy bear and the snake couldn't be worlds apart as far as characteristic types, you know? So, yeah. And it's shocking to someone that these either two individuals are paired together, because this is giving the devil and the angel type on your shoulder. You know what I mean? The good twin, bad twin type of energy. Someone is shocked by a partnership or a pairing between two people who couldn't be worlds apart. Or it's someone against someone who is just completely innocent. Like, why are you talking about sister so-and-so? She never did nothing to nobody. You know, and it shocks a community or a group of people that know everyone involved. You know, take it how it resonates, Scorpio. But we are going to move on to the Kipper and find out what's going on with your friends, family, and finance. And if you haven't done so already, Scorpio, what you waiting for? Go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe for your girl. I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see what's going on with my Scorpio's family, finance, and friends. Family, finance, and friends. What about your friends? They stand their ground. As you down again. Oh, your friend. right, now. Okay, let's see what is going on with my Scorpio's friends and family at the close of February. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm pulling 10 cards. 10 cards from the Kipper for my Scorpio collective. Find out what you need to know as it relates to the close of February. Friends, family, and finance. One more card, please. All right. Scorpio, you receive poverty, child, thief, wealthy man, thoughts, official person, expectation, marriage, lovers, and house. So with poverty, child, and thief being here, I'm picking up on someone has an adult child, and this is a very specific message. Again, like I said, if it don't apply, let it fly. But someone has an adult child where someone might have broken into that child's home or taken something from this child, and they want to move in with their parent because they don't feel safe in this home. Yeah, there's something in relation to a child where something was taken and their children they don't feel like their children are safe, and they need to exit from this space and be with a parent. And a parent or someone is thinking about how they can rectify the situation, getting the authorities involved. But the authorities getting involved with this situation is through connections. Somebody's thinking about the connections in a particular civil servant industry, aka FOP, to see if they can help locate goods or who committed this crime against this child. And they expecting results. Somebody's going to enter into a partnership to get this resolved because somebody got to pay. And a family is coming together to find out, figure out, locate. Again, this is a very specific message. And overall, as it relates to the spread, some of you could be getting married and are, the nature in which you secure this partnership of marriage, if it's love that is going on with you, they could have been involved in another situation, or you could have been involved in another situation, and you might have been plucked from that relationship. Basically, what I'm saying, Scorpio, is you probably were dating someone, or someone was dating, being, you were dating someone, and someone came along and pulled and interfered with this relationship. And when the interference happened, as soon as the breakup happened, within months, they're getting married. And it's like, wait a minute, I was with this person for years, and now months, they go from lover to marriage. It seems backwards to someone, basically, how this happened. And whoever this is came out of nowhere with my Scorpios, or the Scorpio came out of nowhere. And I ain't gonna say you broke up somebody's home, Scorpio, but somebody's home getting dismantled by a surprise. hey, guess who's coming to dinner type situation. Um, there are also some of you who are struggling with child support or owed child support with poverty, child, and thief being here. You might want to consider paternity, or somebody is considering paternity of a child because they feel like they are owed some monies around back child support. There's something coming up with that in relation to poverty, child, and thief. Somebody owes some money for a child. This might be a with lovers and marriage being here, that it may be a child that is the product of an affair, and somebody coming to collect their money for this child. Yeah, but we're going to move on to the close of this read and find out what is the tea as it relates to my Scorpios. What's the tea? What's going on? Let's get up into some messy Bessie conversation and be a little nosy and find out, what my Scorpios may want to be aware of closing out February. When they say brace for impact, that's what I'm hearing. Brace for impact. Because if you know it's coming, and again, remember what I said at the beginning of this read, somebody can almost feel the energy and the tension in the room is getting tight. And if this person look at me wrong, I'm going to let them have it. I don't care that they got whatever going on in their background. Somebody is taking the gloves off is the type of energy that's operating around my Scorpios. And like I was starting to say about the new moon in Aquarius, that is another fixed sign, but it's not your complementing sign, Scorpio. And us Aquarius, we keep it as honest and funky as it comes. Sometimes that level of truth, observation, strategy, tactic, whatever is clever can knock you over the head and you like, what? Yeah. Let's find out what's the tea for my Scorpios. Somebody getting married. Came out of nowhere. Somebody talking shit. Like, who is that? Where did he come from? Somebody getting married to their sneaky link. Nobody understands where this person came from. Somebody feels guilty about how this looks, basically. This relationship don't look good on paper, but my Scorpios like this person. They like the energy and the read that they get off of them. They match and pair their vibe so well, but it just don't look good. It's a little messy. The optics not too cool for this person. So, or this relationship as a whole. So my Scorpios receive toxic ties, big break, throwing shade, wedding day, backstab, misunderstood, inner turmoil, cancel, scam alert, live and learn. So toxic ties, again, whatever this is, you go with this person like peanut butter and jelly. You fold into each other nicely, but it don't look good. It don't look good for maybe the family, and you guys will have to literally break away from your social circles for this to even thrive. Maybe some of you are considering doing that, and people in your friend group and family members are not feeling that idea at all. I'm just picking up on some people that do not approve of who maybe my Scorpios are dating, and maybe coming into your life. This relationship is heavily misunderstood. Whoever this is like us against the world, you know, but there's inner turmoil because while you want to have that us against the world mindset, you've been burnt before. And your family and friends are very important to you. So if they are not in approval with this relationship, it can be canceled, Scorpio. And with Scam Alert being here, I don't know why, but this is my Scorpio or someone concocting a story, a lie, or oh, I had this type of issue to create distance and to separate from this person instead of directly saying whatever it is as it relates to why they may or may not want to be with them, be seen with them. They're creating distance, and my Scorpios would live and learn. It is that hermit energy. It is that meditative energy that you need more of and you will see more of. You're going to reflect, Scorpio, and be like, I was going to marry someone that I loved, yes, but love is just not enough. I hate to say. It's not enough. And someone may back out on a wedding because of external people and factors that are weighing heavily on my Scorpio's head. So that is the message for my Scorpio collective. Let me know how that unfolds, Scorpio, because that right there, that's heavy. With that Two of Swords in your tarot spread, a decision needs to be made. You at the crossroads, one way or the other. You got to make a decision. You got to make some moves and you got to progress. Don't have people waiting in the wings idling. That's no good for no one involved, Scorpio. But until next time, that is your message. I hope that it helps. Peace.